Reading quotes in life lessons is like conversing with the greatest intellects of all time. Gain wisdom and insights from the thoughts of philosophers and thinkers. And what could be more enlightening than delving into the teachings of one of the most influential philosophers of the 20th century, Bertrand Russell?
The fundamental defect of fathers in our competitive society is that they want their children to be a credit to them.
This quote sheds light on the societal pressure that fathers face to have successful children. It highlights the need for fathers to prioritize their children's happiness and well-being over their own personal achievements.
If human nature were unchangeable, as ignorant people still suppose it to be, the situation would indeed be hopeless.
This statement challenges the misconception that human nature is fixed and unchangeable, suggesting that there is hope for progress and improvement even in the face of adversity.
Love is something far more than desire for sexual intercourse. It is the principal means of escape from the loneliness which afflicts most men and women throughout the greater part of their lives.
This quote presents a profound insight into the true essence of love, highlighting its transformative power in overcoming the pervasive sense of isolation that many individuals experience.
To fear love is to fear life, and those who fear life are already 3 parts dead.
This quote encourages us to embrace love and life without fear, reminding us that a life lived in fear is a life half-lived.
Only mathematics and mathematical logic can say as little as the physicist means to say.
This quote highlights the importance of precision and clarity in scientific communication. It suggests that the language of mathematics is well suited for conveying concise and accurate information in the realm of physics.
The most essential characteristic of scientific technique is that it proceeds from experiment, not from tradition.
This statement emphasizes the importance of relying on empirical evidence and innovation rather than blindly following outdated practices or beliefs.
A world without delight and without affection is a world destitute of value.
This quote expresses the importance of joy and love in our lives, suggesting that without these elements, our existence becomes meaningless and empty.
All exact science is dominated by the idea of approximation. When a man tells you that he knows the exact truth about anything, you are safe in inferring that he is an inexact man.
This quote conveys the idea that in the realm of exact sciences, the concept of approximation holds great significance. It suggests that claiming to possess absolute knowledge is a sign of ignorance or fallibility.
What science cannot discover, mankind cannot know.
This quote emphasizes the importance of scientific exploration and the limitations of human knowledge. It suggests that without scientific inquiry, there are certain aspects of the world that will remain unknown to humanity.
New truth is often uncomfortable, especially to the holders of power, Nevertheless, amid the long record of cruelty and bigotry, it is the most important achievement of our intelligent but wayward species.
This quote reflects a perspective that highlights the significance of embracing new truths, even if they challenge existing power structures. It suggests that despite our species' history of cruelty and prejudice, the pursuit and acceptance of new truths remain crucial for progress and growth.
It is only when we think abstractly that we have such a high opinion of man.
This quote invites us to reflect on how our perception of humanity is shaped by our ability to think abstractly. It suggests that our understanding of ourselves and others is influenced by our capacity for conceptual thinking and imagination.
Men who are unhappy, like men who sleep badly, are always proud of the fact.
This sentence carries a thought-provoking message, reminding us that sometimes individuals take pride in their unhappiness or inability to have a good night's sleep, perhaps as a way to cope with their circumstances or gain attention.
To be without some of the things you want is an indispensable part of happiness.
This quote provides a thought-provoking perspective on the concept of happiness, suggesting that the absence of certain desires can actually contribute to one's overall well-being and contentment.
There are two motives for reading a book: one, that you enjoy it; the other, that you can boast about it.
This quote highlights the different motivations people have for reading books. It reminds us that reading can be both a source of pleasure and a way to show off our knowledge or social status.
The secret of happiness is this: let your interests be as wide as possible, and let your reactions to the things and persons that interest you be as far as possible friendly rather than hostile.
This quote emphasizes the importance of maintaining an open mind and a positive attitude towards the world around us. It suggests that by embracing a broad range of interests and approaching them with kindness and friendliness, we can find true happiness.